I grew up in a university town, so I wasn't the only sort of policy nerd, but it was a small group of us who were interested in these issues. The news was all around us, but I think I also had this sort of organic interest in the policy issues of the day, that my parents were happy to sort of argue with us at the dinner table, and grew up reading newspapers, reading The Economist and other weekly or monthly magazines. Both my parents are scientists. My father's a professor of food science at UMass Amherst, and my mother's a PhD in food nutrition and then worked in a lab at Amherst College. I have a younger brother who's 2 years younger than me, and he's an economist at the Treasury Department. My interest in economics actually grew out of an interest in policy. I was drawn to the issues that we faced as a country and as a world, and then started taking economics classes in high school and found that the frameworks I was learning in those classes, the evidence that I was being taught was really powerful in helping me think about the policy problems we faced, and that's where I got the bug. In high school, I took a range of math and science classes, including economics. When I went to college, I thought that economics was the right set of classes to bring together sort of my analytical interests with my interest in policy, and so I was a applied math and economics major at Brown University. My sophomore year, I took a class where we read economics papers, and then for assignments, we would sort of take the model and expand it or modify it. And I found that experience, actually building out theoretical models, to be really fun and enriching. It helped me think about a complex world in a structured way. And that's where I really started sort of seriously considering going to grad school. It was allowing me to understand things at a deeper level. And that ability to simplify something complex into something tractable, I think, is the power of economic theory. I came to Stanford for graduate school, and I remember just pinching myself my first year, walking among the palm trees, playing sports. I had a phenomenal cohort of classmates. I met my wife, who was in my cohort. I had great advisors. I started going to SIEPR events pretty early in grad school. I distinctly remember dressing up and going to the summit. I sat at the same table as George Shultz, and I was a Shultz fellow. I remember chatting with him about my research, and he had all the time in the world for me, and I think I didn't realize at the time how valuable those conversations were. I'm thrilled to be taking the helm at SIEPR. So having people who deeply care about SIEPR, people who care about our mission of connecting research and policy, and have decades of experience at the top of leading businesses in high-level policy-making roles, is just such a huge asset for me. And so I'm eager to learn as much as I can from all of them so I can do a better job as SIEPR director.